Welcome to Zen with Len, where I help you fix your Zen and focus on what matters most. Today's episode is the Four Noble Truths in Buddhism, a guide to everyday life. The Four Noble Truths is considered the foundational teachings of Buddhism. It offers profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. While these truths are central to Buddhist philosophy, they also hold invaluable wisdom that can be applied to everyday life, regardless of one's spiritual beliefs. Let's explore how each of the Four Noble Truths can help you navigate the challenges of your daily existence. The first noble truth is the truth of suffering. It acknowledges the universality of suffering or dissatisfaction in human life. It is important to understand that suffering in this context encompasses not only physical pain, but also mental and emotional discomfort, restlessness, and dissatisfaction with various aspects of life. Acknowledging the existence of suffering is the first step toward addressing and alleviating it. By accepting that suffering is a natural part of life, we can develop greater resilience and equanimity when faced with difficulties. When we encounter challenges in our daily lives, we can remind ourselves that suffering is a shared human experience which can provide solace and perspective. The second noble truth is the truth of the origin of suffering. This second truth delves into the root causes of suffering, primarily identified as craving, attachment, and ignorance. It suggests that our desires and clinging to impermanent things are at the core of our suffering. These attachments can lead to frustration, disappointment, and inner turmoil. Reflecting on the origin of suffering helps us recognize how our own desires and attachments contribute to our daily challenges. By letting go of unrealistic expectations and practicing detachment from outcomes, we can reduce the intensity of our suffering in everyday situations. The third noble truth is the truth of the cessation of suffering. The third truth offers hope and guidance by asserting that suffering can be transcended. It teaches that by eliminating the root causes of suffering, such as craving and attachment, you can find happiness and liberation. This cessation of suffering is often referred to as nirvana. The truth of cessation reminds us that we have the power to reduce suffering in our lives by addressing the underlying causes, such as unbridled desires and clinging. Through self-awareness and mindfulness, we can take proactive steps to release attachments and cultivate inner peace. The fourth noble truth is the truth of the path to the cessation of suffering. The fourth truth outlines the Eightfold Path. This path encompasses ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. It consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. The Eightfold Path offers a roadmap for ethical and mindful living every day. By incorporating these principles, we can improve the quality of our interactions with others, make choices that align with our values, and cultivate a clear and focused mind. By embracing these teachings, individuals of all backgrounds can find valuable tools for leading more meaningful, compassionate, and fulfilling lives, ultimately contributing to their own well-being and the well-being of those around them.